Hi, I'm Ryan Mooney, high school hockey correspondent for the Boston Globe. I'm here with my friend and colleague Craig Forde to discuss the Super 8 championship game between Malden Catholic and BC High, Sunday at the TD Garden at 6 p.m. This will be the fourth time these two teams have met this season. Malden Catholic defeated BC High in the second round of group play, 3-1 in the Super 8 tournament. You remember there was a lot of kind of sketchy calls, there was a goal taken away, a lot of things going on there. They met twice in the regular season. The best BC High has done is tie with Malden Catholic this season. So the question I want to pose to you, Craig, is does Boston College High School have a chance against Malden Catholic?
I absolutely think they do. They're a very well-coached team. John Flaherty does a great job of putting together a good game plan. They didn't beat MC this year in their 3 tries, but they did tie them. That's a big step against any team of MC's caliber. And a lot of times you hear teams talk about facing a team for the third time and how it's hard to beat a team 3 straight times. Well, try and beat them 4 straight times. It'd be tough for MC to actually put together another game plan to take down the Eagles this time.
Now, Craig, one of the things I've noticed over watching the whole tournament, watching BC High's games in group play and their crossover game, one of the things I've noticed watching the Eagles play is their defensemen tend to get caught up ice a little bit. You get other teams getting a forward behind the defense, leads to a lot of odd man rushes, breakaway chances. With guys like Aaron Azarian, Ryan Fitzgerald, that type of firepower that Malden Catholic has, obviously the Eagles are going to have to cut down on mistakes like that. Yeah. How else does Boston College kind of slow Malden Catholic down and stay in this one?
Ultimately, it will come down to their goaltending. Peter Cronin is as good as it gets between the pipes, and we've mentioned that in the past. The junior is a stalwart there, and he knows Malden Catholic, like the back of his hand at this point, especially all those goal scorers that you talked about. So if the defense does get caught off guard, Cronin will be there, and hopefully, he can come up with the save for BC High when they need it the most.
So, Craig, if you're the Lancers, how do you go about defeating BC High for the second time in a row in Super 8 play?
I think it all comes down to something their captain, Brendan Collier, spoke to the other evening, and that is controlling the play into the Eagles zone and maintaining in that zone. If they can control the puck there, they can set up their offense, and for most teams, it's lights out at that point.
It's true. If you're BC High, you got to know 2 things going into this game. The Lancers are going to have the puck in the offensive zone more often than not, and they are going to outshoot you. And that's why I think ultimately that the Lancers will come out on top. Well, that should do it for us. We'll see you Sunday night at the Super 8 Championship game at TD Garden, where we'll be doing a live chat. For Craig Forde, I'm Ryan Mooney for Boston.com and the Boston Globe.